Good morning, everyone. How are we each feeling today? So, the fundamental question would be, where do you think life exists? Outside of you or inside of you? Because your answer will determine your life experience. And we speak a spiritual talk, and that means that everything occurs within me. Whatever I'm witnessing brings up something within me. And if I don't fix it in me, that thing outside of me is going to continue bothering me until I do. Now, what does that mean? We're going through some really interesting and, let's say, challenging times. We're witnessing atrocities. We're witnessing people who are very angry. And we keep saying we want peace, we want to feel good, we want the human race to love each other. Well, that's if we're sane, right? But what happens to us when we're witnessing all of that? What does it bring up within us? Can we recognize that we too have hate? Because if our reaction to that person is hate because we feel they hate us, or do we feel anger? Do we feel disappointment? Whatever it is that we're feeling in the moment, or we're translating the feeling into the story about, that's happening within us, within me. And I can't change the outside until I've changed my inside. So if I'm willing to look inside and I'm willing to say, you know what? I don't want to be that person anymore. First of all, it's sucking up my energy. And if it's sucking up my energy, it's definitely sucking up the energy of the people around me, because where am I? I'm the complainer. I'm the one that has all these thoughts and I express them. What wavelength is that? What am I? Who am I? That makes all the difference. And if every single individual looked inside and repaired itself, if we repaired ourselves within us, we wouldn't have to see that in our lives anymore. We wouldn't have to see anger or hate or wars. If there's a war outside that I'm looking at, it is reflecting a war within me. The good and the bad. The evil exists in me too, if those traits that I mentioned are raised. Once they're not, I am at peace. When I'm at peace, I'm reflecting peace, and it becomes a ripple effect. So anything that's outside of you right now, use to look inside, use it to change yourselves. I know that I would like to walk around being a kind person. Being kind covers everything, and it makes me feel good, and if I'm feeling good, I am vibrating good. That's our responsibility within. If we listen to other people's minds and we allow ourselves to be hijacked and to follow without questioning, who am I being? Something to work on, something to cleanse. Each and every single one of us has been given a life, which is precious. It is something that you cannot explain. It's from the Tao, it's from the unnamed, it's from God, energy, whatever you want to call it, and you don't understand it. But there's this experience of me walking around, talking, using my hands, and I can't explain that. And I can't explain the birds and the bees and the trees. Oh yeah, biologists will come and give you the reasons and how they're made up and so on, and moleculars and neurons and protons. Still can't explain life. It's a phenomena. And because you can't explain it, that God, the unknown, that nothingness that everything comes from, must exist. So I want to go to him or to it or to whatever it is. I want to say, listen, I don't know what's coming next. Can you help me? My responsibility is to clean me. You do all the rest. And that'll happen, because that's a wavelength. So just because we can, today, we take responsibility for our feelings, for the stories that we are listening to in the mind, which is a recording machine spewing up on me. And in that space, I become the chooser and not the automatic person that's been hijacked into the mind. I choose and I say to the mind ego, you know what? Today I don't want to listen to you. I don't want to listen to you because you can't bring me anything good. I'm going to be in the here and now. I'm going to be I am that I am. I'm going to choose what and who I am. And I want to choose something that makes me feel good, not through the ego mind. Something that makes me feel peaceful and good and flowy. And I know then that I can influence my surroundings for the better, just because we can. See you next time. Bye for now.